Now we're going to go into the individual questions, and we will start with you, Mr. Flaggs. You stated that you see this city as a business and that the mayor is the CEO. Given that, what in your past work experience, outside of the commendable years of public service, makes you qualified to be the CEO of Vicksburg?
Well, I see it as a business because, and as a CEO, I'll be able to lead it. For instance, when you look at the budget, when you look at the organizational structure, let's just take the organizational structure. This city has 21 department heads, 23,000 people. The city of Richmond has 26,000 people and 6 department heads. I think that needs to change. I think the reason why we can't provide the services that is so needed at the least cost to the taxpayer because the organization chart is fragmented. I want to redo the organization chart, make it more functional, responsible, and then I want to take the budget that the city got at the $30 million and run on it for 3 years so that we can create a rainy day, so that we can also be able to show the Moody investors that we're a good steward of our money and we're leading the city in the right direction so we can restore our bonding. So if in fact we need some bonding for infrastructure, such as sewage and water, we'll be able to borrow money at the least cost. I think that's important, and I think that I can provide that leadership.
Mr. Hollingsworth, you have stated that you have a passion for renovating and remodeling properties like the Valley, Walnut Hills, the former location of the Audubon Society, and others. How does that work experience uniquely qualify you to become our next mayor?
Well, I think if you go back and you look at some of those, for instance, the Valley or the Audubon building, before I started on it, if you look at a before picture and an after picture, you really wouldn't believe that that was the same building. Really, take for instance my apartments. My apartments that I did, I bought the old Western Auto from the city some years back, probably 8 years back. And that model is what inspired Kayvon. Kayvon Gagne is who owns the Valley. And that is what inspired him to invest money in Vicksburg. When he saw my work, and I guess my work is my pride. I take pride in my work. And I think that would show through as mayor too. Let me take this city and let me show you what we can make from it.
Okay, the next question, Mr. Flaggs, and we are going to alternate these. We just drew them randomly and you just happened to come up twice. People say you're going to hire a city manager. What would the duties of this city manager be, and do you have any prospects in mind?
That is absolutely not true. I don't need a city manager. I think I got the experience to run this city as a CEO based upon my 25 years of serving in the legislature. I think where that comes from is one of my opponents in the last election put that out there, and it looked like it kind of stuck. But let me tell you, I absolutely don't need anybody to help me run this city. I have the experience.
Mr. Hollingsworth, there has been much talk about infrastructure, a sports complex, and the need for jobs. One of the things that has not been bandied about is the need for housing. How will you utilize your experience to increase the number of houses and housing units available in Vicksburg?
Well, if the need is there and the people want houses, there are some low-cost houses that can be built. They really come in the walls are already made. You stand them up. You can put one together in a week, and they're nice houses. I would, anybody would be proud to own one. So, with that said, if the need is there, demand is there, I think that the market will bear, because there are opportunities out there for low-cost housing.